Hello everyone. We will read a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 6, verse 19. Is it it? Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Didrikshustad aham bhuya pranidhaya manoride vikshamanopi napashyam adriptipta ivaturaha. Translation: I desired intensely to see this wonderful form of the Lord again. But despite my efforts to fix my concentration in my heart in order to see Him, I was not able to achieve it. I became unsatisfied, just like a sick person. Commentary: we cannot force the Lord to reveal Himself to us. He can only be seen if He desires it. It is a topic that is extremely deep. We were chanting this song, this bhajan, from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Sisha Chitanaya. And certain devotees can taste love of God when they sing such songs, and some can only articulate. It is a reality. There are different awakening or different stages in process of love of God. We spoke a lot about Ruchi, the stage of Ruchi. Ruchi is the stage where, when we chant the holy name, when we read a verse, we can start to taste the essence, and we can start to develop a certain intuition about the transcendental world. It's just like if the transcendental world will start to appear, just like the heart becomes purified. It is just like a reality appears, but that is not completely perceivable at the same time. We call that an abhas, a shadow of devotion. But it is so ecstatic. The stage of Ashakti is the stage where the heart is more purified. And then naturally, the Lord is much more present in the heart when we chant these kinds of songs. Then, and whatever the pure devotee tasted by writing the song, it appears in our heart. In the same way that the devotee was captured when he wrote this name, then we start to feel the emotions of the pure devotees. And then it becomes very ecstatic because the Lord becomes attracted by the devotion of his pure devotees. It is very mystical, the stage of Ashakti. It is the stage where the pure devotees, they reveal themselves in our heart. It is the stage where we see ourselves imbibed from special feelings in our heart, and then the Lord becomes attracted. And at this moment, when we chant such a song, we can start to feel the Lord dancing. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing, when he was crying, we can feel these things. It is a shadow that is more manifested, more visible, more tangible. There's a love that is much more deeper, and naturally, since it can start to be perceptible, we become attached. And the more we progress in this stage of Ashakti, the more we will be brought to discover our own feelings. Before we meditate, for example, I am in such rasa, in such rasa. We had taste for such things. And the more we advanced in the stage of Ashakti, the more our reality starts to manifest itself. And we will find ourselves in a situation that goes beyond our understanding. When we'll feel that we have our own parents, that we have friends, that we have a service to the divine couple, the Sambandhagan, all this knowledge in reality that we receive through the mantras and the spiritual initiation of the Guru starts to fructify itself. And then we start to direct ourselves to our true feelings. Before we had the assistance of the Vaishnavas and their inspiration, and now there's our own inspiration that starts to manifest itself. And when it becomes full, it is the stage of bhava. That means we can have exchanges with the associates of the love of the Lord and Radha and Krishna directly when we're at the stage of bhava. Although it's not complete yet. This is what it is. The goal, this is the goal. The goal is not simply to distribute books or drag Krishna or dress the deities, but it's to enter in the pastimes of the Lord. This is possible only if you have this pure desire. If you have the desire to make your studies, it will not be possible. You will come back in the material world. We must have the goal to do things for Krishna. But our first goal, bhajan, because from the chanting of the holy name, everything manifests itself. You will have more taste to distribute books, more taste to study, to do all your activities. But if you let go the holy name for a secondary activity, then the secondary activity will forbid you from developing this love. Because if it is not related to pure devotion, the secondary aspect will deviate you from the pure devotion. Of course, these books, they are the books of the pure devotees. We distribute them. So we participate to the service of pure devotion, to activities that are pure, of course, and that nourish the bhajan. But still, we should never even pass the book distribution before the bhajan. Because many distributed millions of books, but they're not there today. This is the proof that those who put the emphasis on bhajan, on the fact of chanting purely, they became pure devotees. You understand? This is a proof. Many devotees distributed a lot of books. Where are they now? Even some are eating meat today. This is a reality. This is why you must chant correctly, with attention, by understanding that the holy name is directly Radha and Krishna. This is the transcendental world. You're included in the holy name because you are you are a potential of becoming an associate of the Lord. You're also included in the holy name. If you chant with this mentality, you will become a pure devotee. Because in the holy name, there is Radha and Krishna, there is his kingdom, his associate, and you can enter in his kingdom. The stage of the pure holy name is a stage that is inconceivable, that is incredible, where we can truly enter in the kingdom of the Lord, even not being conscious of who we are, what we did in this world. Even we're not even conscious that this material world existed for us. Finished, children, a wife. You don't remember anything at all. It's just like it never existed. It's just like all your different lives never existed. You're there in your pure transcendental form. And you can walk, touch, speak, and of course love, because the form is made of love, made of feelings. Your form is your eternal feeling. But materially, with this material form, you can feel something else inside and express something else outside. For example, you try to avoid someone all the time that you meet at the corner of the street and you say, "Wow, it's incredible. I've been looking for you for weeks. I love you so much." But in fact, it's all the opposite. This is the difference between the spiritual form and the material form. We must speak about these things so that students desire to come to this stage. Sometimes we have Vaishnavas who have no experience. If you tell them, "Gurudev, how it is, Gurudev?" "Oh, Gurudev, it's not my thing." But if the Guru himself, he doesn't know his eternal position, how can he help the disciple? If Krishna is in the heart, even if the Guru is not at his level, qualified, if the disciple listens, a kata, the glories of the Lord, on a high platform, then he can develop the desire. And Krishna can do everything. He can even make his disciple more elevated than his own Guru if he wants. This is a reality. This is why. Do not lament yourself. Many are running after gurus and they never develop love of God. I saw so many people who run after devotees. They run after the pure devotees and they marry 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. The most important is the desire. Krishna can do everything. You should not speak to your Guru saying, "Ah, I did not develop love, it's your fault." This is the Asuric mentality. The disciple is not sincere at all, but Guru receives all the problems. No, if you are sincere, Krishna will give you everything. He will give you everything. He is the Supreme Lord. He can speak. He can walk. He can be merciful. You have a Guru. You have Prabhupada. Prabhupada is our Guru to everyone. Krishna can give everything. But the cheating disciple, the hypocrite disciple, he runs after pure devotees, after gurus. They pass their life criticizing unqualified gurus. Not this one. Oh, what about this one? Oh, look at this one. It's not easy. It's not the proper method. We should instead develop humility and understand that the problem is in us, not in others. Everything can be solved rapidly by humility. We should not spend our time solving problems in this world. There will always be someone to criticize you. I know many people criticize me. Everywhere I go, people criticize me. If I would spend my time solving these problems, I would have a Kalashnikov with a big helmet, with red eyes, big teeth. Instead of becoming an associate of the Lord, I will become a great Asura. I'm sure Krishna could give me wings to go faster and to eat those who criticize me. Is this the goal? Every time someone criticizes you, you will be even more. If you look, this is what most people do. They spend the whole day defending themselves. And where is bhakti? There's no bhakti. There's no taste. There's no experience. And since there's no experience, the danger will come. We will direct ourselves to something different. And gradually, we'll even think that everything we heard about Vrindavan was just some fairy tale. It exists. Krishna, anyway, whatever I do, he will come pick me up. It's not like this. If you have no experience, doesn't it hide something? It is always time to change. Always. When we approach qualified Vaishnavas, we understand one thing. It's that we did not understand anything, and we can take a new path. Do not think it will bring you an inner destruction by saying, oh, I've been practicing for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I know how things work. In fact, when we take this resolution to take the proper path, already the taste comes, the experience comes. And you understand that everything that you did before had a utility also, because there were things that you had to go beyond to live, things you had to understand. You had to fight a little bit with red eyes, big fangs, wings. We had to lose the wings, the teeth lose, and the eyes start to become beautiful again, just like lotus eyes. It takes time, all this. We do not become a receptacle of mercy just by clapping the fingers. Hey, give me the mercy. It's just like the drunkards who go to the bar and they, with their fists, they struck the table and give me a glass. I want the mercy. It doesn't work like this. It's true. We must go through this experience at the beginning. It doesn't work, and Krishna naturally smiles, is in the heart. He says, I like this person. He doesn't have the right attitude, but I love him. And gradually, a purification will come in the heart. Krishna will give us the intelligence. He will give us the intelligence. It will be just like a mirror. We will feel observed. And naturally we will change. This is something gradual. One time that we took the resolution really to become a real devotee, then we lose the strength of we to control everything inside of us, to be like God in a certain way. And we have this intelligence that comes from the Lord of becoming just an assistant in this body. At this moment we can see that Krishna accompanies us, that he observes us, and our attitude will change completely. And the Lord will speak to us. This is at this time that the Lord speaks to his devotee. From this moment on, we are never alone. And the Lord will explain to us everything that we lack. He will preserve us. We will understand the importance of serving the devotees, because the Lord himself is inspired to worship his pure devotees. And we will also be able to see that there are a lot of cheaters, a lot of people who want to be worshipped, because as soon as this stage appears, we see all these things. But it's normal. It's normal in this world. We could speak a lot about this topic. It is a topic that is extremely vast. But I prefer to give small classes because we do not have necessarily the concentration to listen a lot. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki.